in the Central District of Los Angeles years ago, several of the older judges at the time that were notoriously cantankerous. I was in front of one morning for what's called a final pre-hearing conference. It's the last meeting with the judge before trial, and you go over all the paperwork and make sure the case is all ready for trial. This judge had a particular reputation for being picky about that stuff and for picking on lawyers at these conferences. But this was a case that was really well prepared. We have good lawyers on both sides, and the case was really ready, and he just hadn't nothing to pick on about the paperwork. And you could just sense the judge's frustration as he's going through this. It's just nothing to do. And so we were done, and we were walking out of the courtroom. The courtroom's full of other lawyers waiting to be heard on their cases. And as I'm just leaving the court, the judge says, "Mr. Naylor, come back to the podium." Put down my briefcase and walk right back up to the podium. And the judge looks like the cat that's got the canary. He found something, man. He was just, you could just see the excitement. He says, "Mr. Naylor, is this your signature on these documents?" And I looked at him. I was a little concerned because, in federal court, you sign something that's wrong, you could be in serious trouble. You have a legal obligation to be honest with the court. I said, "Well, I would expect so." But he said, "Well," you had the clerk bring the document down and look at it. I said, "Yes, sir, that's my signature on the document." He says, "Well, it's not legible." "I'm instructing my clerk from now on to inspect all documents submitted by your office, and if the signature is not legible, we'll reject them." You could just see everybody else in the courtroom all looking at their papers and, "Oh my God, my signature, man." He never did reject any of my later documents. So, and my signature was illegible. It still is.